So you can, whichever one, train, Linux, whichever one you like, that's fine.
So Thomas, we've gone through all this, and you're talking about the water heater, and I'm just really partial to Ream.
Right.
And you guys are wanting to do Remy or
I'm sorry, right, you said Ream?
Ream, yeah.
Okay, excellent.
I mean, we've had this Ream water heater for like 16 years.
Right,
It's like a tank.
right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So what do you like about it? Reliability obviously
Yeah.
is one of those things that you like.
Reliability.
So it's reliable,
It heats our water.
you get hot water consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And it's been somewhat efficient, I think.
okay, and you believe it's been fairly efficient?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's really the most important things is, you just want to make sure that it's going to be reliable, it's going to provide consistent hot water, and it's going to be very efficient. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Well, let me ask you something, because I think Ream is a great brand too. Now notice what I did there. I'm not going to bash brand, right? I believe that, Ream obviously makes some good equipment. Let's just say that you had two companies, Company A and Company B. Company A comes in and they really spend a lot of time evaluating with you to find out what your specific needs are. Because let me ask you something, because is it possible that you got some specific things you need and want from this water heater that you want it to do, maybe in a bigger home, and you need more instant hot water and more consistent hot water?
Mm-hmm.
So the evaluation of making sure we find out what your specific needs are would be really important. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Right. And then obviously we need to design the right solution. Because, with you and your wife and a child, we need to make sure we're factoring in how many people are in this home.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, do you entertain much?
Yeah, all the
Right.
time.
I mean, you're a party animal. I mean,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so how many people typically would be at your home in an event like that?
10, 15 on a weekly basis.
And do you tend to have people spend the weekend with you, stay over, take the keys?
Yeah, sometimes they fall asleep on the couch.
Or on the floor, in the
Mhm.
kitchen.
That's
Right. That's an inside joke, we'll tell you what that is.
Keep the ball in their hand.
So you would agree then that the design of the solution would be really important to you?
Yeah, it's gotta work well, yeah.
Right, and obviously if you want reliable, you probably wanna make sure that we've got, good warranty and good guarantees, just letting you know that we will take care of, right, all the things that go wrong.
Absolutely.
So that would be important to you, and if we're going to do this, to make sure it's installed correctly, so that startup process before we leave the home, to make sure everything's operating the way that it should be before we leave, that would be important to you as well?
Yeah, I didn't know there was so much involved with just a water heater.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and the other reality is some companies will come in and they'll take what you've got here and they'll make a recommendation. And they'll install that water heater for you and provide you a warranty, like we provide a warranty. But let me ask you something, as you're looking at that, I mean, it's the same Rheem water heater, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it likely one or two of those water heaters might be more reliable, provide more consistent water, and be more efficient long term? Based on the way you see it?
Probably that one.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Right? What's one of the other names of water heaters you really like?
Renai.
Okay. Would you agree the same is true?
Yeah, probably Company A.
Okay. Any others that you can think of?
There's one at Home Cheapo, I forget the name of it.
Right.
though.
And usually what the customer will do after you've done 2 X's, they'll go, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. And I'll go like, Chris, let me ask you something. And then I'm being serious about this.
Okay.
If you walked into your garage and that water heater said Thomas Doherty on it, but provided you everything you want, guaranteed, would you care?
No.
Would you? Right? So wouldn't you agree it just makes sense to go ahead and have us do this install for you? I've got Thursday or Friday available, which will work best. Now make it logical. This is where the value comes from. And I could mark out 3 or 4 different brands, and then I'll just get to the end and go, I'll put my name on it and go, listen, if I can provide you remember I wrote it down? If I can provide you everything you're looking for, I'll draw an arrow, guaranteed, would you care what the name on the box was? My wife's married to a heating and air conditioning guy. She has no clue what brand we have. No clue. Home's comfortable. Utility bills are low. It doesn't break down. Do you think she cares what the name on the box is?
Mm-mm.
She'd give a rat's ass.
Because she's happy.
What is it?
Uncomfortable.
Linux. I didn't even almost know. I don't care. right? I've had Goodman on my home before. I've had 3 homes with Goodmans on them. Lasted forever. When it's installed right, designed right, they last.
Maintain.
Right.
I wanna make something very clear though. If you don't do this stuff, you can't do this.
You can't do it. It is about brand. It has become a commodity. See, we turn our stuff into a commodity because we don't do these things. And when it's a commodity like a truck, when it becomes like a truck, now I just go look for where can I buy the cheapest truck. But let me ask you something, and this is a great analogy to use with this objection. I know you're a Toyota man, right? How many Toyota dealerships could you have bought that truck from?
3.
Right. And the reality is you probably could have found your truck packaged the way you want it at any one of those 3 dealerships, true or false?
True.
If that's the case, then how do you make your final buying decision typically?
Better deal at the one on the
Right.
at the outskirts.
Yeah, which is why you went out there and drove a little bit further, right, to get a little bit better deal.
$4,800.
Yeah. Now let me ask you something. Let's say Toyota sent the pickup truck to the dealership in 100,000 parts. And now the dealership is responsible for designing it and building it and standing behind it. The dealership is, which would be more selective about where you bought your truck.
If they send it all in parts.
Yeah, it's all in parts and the dealership has to build it for you.
Build it. I don't think it'd matter at that point.
Why?
I mean, it's backed by Toyota at that point.
Yeah, but it's being built at the dealership.
Well, they're all certified Toyota mechanics, each one of them.
Maybe.
The warranty's
You
still
hope so.
there. The warranty's still there.
Right.
So I guess to me, it wouldn't matter.
Okay?
I would probably go to the closest one to my house. It'd be a lot
Right,
easier.
right. Now you're making a different decision, aren't you?
Convenient
Right.
versus driving
Versus
2 hours.
driving to get it cheaper.
Don't worry about that ball. Just leave it on.
Yeah, you know,
Fellas.
the reality is some customers wouldn't care. They'd be like, well, the warranty. But let me ask you something. Now, see, I'm ultimately prepared, so here's what I would do with the warranty thing. Let me ask you something. I get what you're saying. I completely understand. You're right. Toyota's gonna back it. But every single time you've gotta take that thing in because it wasn't built correctly, what's that costing you?
Yeah, versus going 2 hours away versus being locally. Yeah.
It's costing you money. It's
Time
costing you
and
time
money.
and frustration, isn't it?
Yep.
So even though you've got a great warranty, are you enjoying the hassle of having to take that car back and forth to that dealership to get it fixed? So then you would want it built correctly, and that would be important to you.
Absolutely.
Okay, just checking.
Very important.
But here's the thing,